Hello and welcome to this core workout. Today we're gonna focus completely on our core, our center, our powerhouse. This is where we build stability, strength and control for everything we do, not just on the mat, but in everyday life too. But before we get started, let's take a moment to understand what's included in our core. Think of it as starting just under your rib cage, going all the way down, including the hip flexors and the pelvis. So it's the front, it's the sides, and it's the back of your torso. Basically, it is the very center of your body. And now we're gonna activate the core. So gently pull your corset muscles in. Draw everything in from the sides, from the bottom and from the top, into your navel. Tuck your navel in towards your spine. Yes. And for the pelvis, tilt it gently back and forth a few times and notice the movement. This small movement is amazing for your lower back. Great, tilt the pelvis slightly under, tuck your tailbone and stay here. We'll keep this position for the rest of the workout. I just want you to take a few deep breaths to warm up the core as well. So breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel how your belly expands as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, draw your navel in towards your spine. Breathe in through your nose again. Let the belly rise and breathe out through your mouth. Tighten your core and push the air out of your belly. Yes. Great. Keep this gentle 25% engagement in your core as we move throughout the workout. I'll remind you, don't worry. All right. Start on all fours. Knees hip width apart and hands shoulder width apart. We're going to move through an exercise called cat-cow. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out and round your spine up towards the ceiling like a cat. And now arch your back into cow, pressing your belly down. Look up towards the ceiling. Yes, and continue. Bring your head down to look towards your belly as you round your back. Breathe in and breathe out as you arch. Yes, press the floor away from you. You breathe in through your nose and you breathe out through your mouth. Draw your navel in towards your spine. One more, round and arch. And return to a neutral spine. Okay, we'll continue to work in a gentle flow to loosen up and work mobility in the back. Stretch back in child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out and come forward. Lower your hips and stretch up through your arms, pressing the floor away from you. Look up towards the ceiling and come back to child's pose and stretch out. Move back and forth here. Work at your own pace. So forward, lower down, look up towards the ceiling and come back and stretch out. If this feels heavy on your lower back, bring your knees slightly closer together. That usually makes it feel easier. Yes, and let's take one last round here. Great. Okay, come up to sit on your knees. Let's roll the shoulders back a few times here. Yeah, and you can circle your wrists too. We are gonna move into a plank. So come back down, place your elbows and forearms on the mat. This is a level 1. I want you to keep your knees about hip width apart and let your lower legs rest on the mat. Hold here and stay still. Strong belly, strong back. If you want to, you can move into level 2. Tuck your toes under and lift up. Create one long line through the spine and engage everything. Engage your abs, your back, your glutes, your legs. Press up through your elbows and your knees and draw your belly button in towards the spine. Look straight down and don't forget to breathe. Very good. Lower your knees down and come back in child's pose and stretch out. Come back up onto all fours, knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart, and we're gonna work the back. Extend one leg straight back, a long strong line leg, point your toes and lift the leg up towards the ceiling and lower back down. You don't need to lift high. Breathe out as you press up and breathe in as you lower down with control. Switch legs. You should feel this in your lower back, but you'll probably feel it in your bum as well as a bonus. Actually, your whole core works here. Last one. Now let's do the same with the arms. So reach one arm forward, lift it straight up and lower back down. Breathe out as you lift, breathe in as you lower. 2 more here before we switch arms. Last one. Yes, and other side. This looks simple, but focus on staying strong and steady through your core. Keep one long, strong line through your back. Yes, last one. Great. Now we add a challenge. We're going to use both the arm and the opposite leg. Get ready. Find a stable position. Balance matters here. Now lift the arm and the leg. Draw them in underneath. Elbow meets knee and reach back out. Oops, I'm all over the place here, but that's okay. Come on. Last one before we switch sides. Yes. Extend the leg, reach the opposite arm forward, get ready, breathe in, breathe out, and reach out. Draw elbow to knee and reach back out. Great job. This exercise is called bird dog. Final one here. Come back down. And push back and stretch out in child's pose. All right, I want you to turn over and come down onto your elbows and forearms. We're gonna move on and work the abs. And we'll start by focusing on the lower part of the abdominals. So bring your knees up. Extend one leg straight out. Point your toes and reach long through the leg. Breathe in and breathe out as you lift the leg straight up towards the ceiling. Yes, breathe in through your nose as you lower and breathe out through your mouth as you lift. You should feel this in your lower abs. You might also feel it quite strongly in the front of the thigh. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Switch legs. Same thing. Chest is lifted. Lower the leg almost all the way down towards the mat, and just before the heel touches the mat, press back up again. Look slightly up towards the ceiling. Last one. Yes, well done. Place both feet down and come all the way down onto your back. Next up is the Pilates 100. This is a traditional Pilates exercise and I'll show you 3 levels. This is a level 1. I want you to curl your head, neck and shoulders up. Round your spine and come into your C curve. Release the hands and hold here. Now I want you to start to pulse the arms up and down. Pulse, 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 pulse. Come on. Breathe in for 5 small breaths and breathe out for 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the arms pulsing. Stay lifted. If you want to, you can join me in level 2. Lift the legs into tabletop. Keep pulsing. We're gonna work up to 100 pulses. Keep on breathing. In for 5, out for 5. Press the arms down. Press, press, press. If this feels too easy for you, you're welcome to join me on level 3. Extend the legs straight and reach them up diagonal towards the ceiling. Stay strong, keep pulsing, just a few more. Yes, and rest. Lower everything down and take a short break. Okay, hands under your knees and rock up to sitting. I want you to sit tall and proud here. We're gonna take a tour in our boat. Reach up through the spine, lift through the chest, and hold under your knees. Lift your feet off the mat and find your balance here. Engage your core fully. If you want, release slightly under the knees to challenge your balance. This is level 1. By holding this position, you're working your core. And don't forget to breathe. All right. This is level 2. Release your hold under the knees and balance. Arms by your sides. And if you want to, here is level 3. Lift the legs fully off the mat and hold. Stay here and balance. If level 1 is enough for you, stay there. Sit tall and steady for a moment. Relax your shoulders. Hold under your knees again and lower your feet back down. Great job. Note, these are my Cardilates levels. In traditional Pilates, there are different levels and many exercises have multiple options for difficulty. Okay, moving on. We're gonna work in a Pilates crunch, but with a little twist. Bring the soles of your feet together so the legs form a diamond shape. Tuck your tailbone under and press the lower back into the floor. Place your hands behind your head, breathe in and breathe out as you press up into a mini crunch. You don't need to lift very high. That's the whole point here. Keep the movement small. Breathe in as you lower and breathe out as you press up and squeeze your abdominal muscles. All right, now let's stay lifted at the top. I want small pulses here. Come on. You should really feel your abs working now, right? Come on, just a few more and lower. All right, now it's time for another traditional Pilates exercise. This one's called one leg stretch. Curl your head and shoulders up and stay here. Pull one knee in towards you. Pull it in twice and switch legs. Breathe out for 2 pulls, breathe in for 2. Yes, this is level 1, so stay here if this feels right for you. For an option, you can lift both feet off the floor and extend the leg back and forth. Keep the 2 pulls. Alternate here. This is level 2. Yes. Keep your head and shoulders lifted above the mat. The more you extend the leg away from you, the more challenging it is. But if this isn't enough for you, join me in level 3. Extend your legs fully. Keep them long and straight. Pull the legs in twice towards you, then release. Control the movement on the way down. Stop just before the heel touches the mat and then lift back up again. Stay up here, almost done. Great work. Place your feet down and lower your head onto the mat. Hold under your knees and rock up to sitting. You are doing so great. Now we're gonna work the side abs. So come onto your side in a stable position. Place your knees on the mat and keep the legs back so they form an L shape. Engage your core, switch everything on, place your elbow and forearm on the mat under your shoulder, breathe in and breathe out as you lift the hips. Breathe in as you lower and breathe out as you lift. And we are breathing in through our nose and breathing out through the mouth. If you want to add more, join me in level 2. Lift the top arm overhead and press it down towards the side of your glutes as you lift the hips. Last one on this side. Great. Let's take a moment to stretch the side. Sit up tall, lift the arm up towards the ceiling and feel the stretch along the side of the body. So nice. Okay, turn over and do the same on the other side. And we're gonna do 10. Find a stable position, bring the knees together, place your elbow and forearm on the mat and lift through the body so you don't fall forward or back. Create one long straight line. Yes. Breathe in and breathe out as you lift the hips. And if you want to, add the arm. Great work. All right, stretch this side as well. Lift the arm straight up towards the ceiling. Okay, now come down onto your stomach because we have one exercise left and we're gonna focus on the back again. Place your legs fairly wide apart behind you, press your toes into the mat, engage your glutes and legs, engage your abs and back as well. Reach your arms overhead on a slight diagonal and breathe in. Breathe out as you lift your legs up towards the ceiling. Hold for a moment. You should feel this in your lower back and lower down with control. Now the same with the arms. Breathe in, breathe out and lift the arms right up. Hold briefly and lower slowly with control. All right, legs again. Hold and lower with control. Now lift the arms again. Yes. and lower slowly back down. Now for the challenge, lift your legs and then lift the arms as well and hold here at the top. You can hold this position still, or if you want, start swim the legs up and down. Stay lifted here, swim, 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 just a few more. Come on. Yes, and lower both arms and legs down with control. Really, really well done. Place your hands by your sides, press up and push back to stretch out in child's pose. Come forward again, lower down onto your stomach. Keep your elbows and forearms on the mat and press up away from the floor. Open up through the abs. Look slightly up towards the ceiling and breathe into the stretch. All right, turn over in the most elegant way you can manage. And come onto your back. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And give yourself a big hug and gently rock side to side a few times. Okay, let your legs and arms come down onto the mat. And lift your arms overhead. Stretch out your entire body. So nice. Great. Now bring your arms back down and place them by your sides. What a session you gave your core today. I hope it feels good now and that you feel it tomorrow too. A strong center is the foundation of a strong body. Remember that. And bring this powerful feeling with you into the rest of your day. Well done.